What do all of us in this room have to do to sort of get you to come back in a few years and direct Secret Wars?
So, we would love to work with Marvel again, and maybe at some point in the future that makes sense, and maybe it's on Secret Wars. We'll see.
So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel at Cinematic Critics. Today we're going to be talking about the rumors that the Russo brothers are allegedly returning back to the MCU to direct Avengers 5 and Avengers 6. Now, like I said, none of this is confirmed. This is just rumors that have been going around for a while. But according to several sources, they claim that they're coming back, such as IGN, Hollywood Reporter, and Forbes. So with that being said, this is pretty huge. I mean, we've heard so many issues when it comes to projects about writers or directors coming in, dropping out, and we need someone who knows who they can get the job done, especially with the two big Marvel films that are supposed to come out in 2026 and 2027. So something pretty big that we need to worry about is the fact that Marvel has just a few years to get these projects out, and they don't even know who's going to direct it. So, like, what the heck? Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings, he was supposed to direct Avengers 5, but he stepped down last year. And so did Sean Levy, who's the director of the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine movie that comes out on Thursday. Well, I'm seeing it on Thursday. It releases for everybody on Friday, but on Thursday for my movie theater, we get to have 2 early release times, which is pretty nice. Some part of me has me thinking that Marvel is just really desperate at this point. The continuous flops of projects from Marvel has Kevin Feige, I'm sure, gritting his teeth. And at this point, us Marvel fans just need to feel happiness again because it's been pretty bad. Now, I'm not saying all MCU projects since Endgame has been terrible. For example, we've had No Way Home do very well, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Thor Love and Thunder, that was really good. I'm just kidding, that movie was horrible. But I'm also sure that, when Deadpool and Wolverine releases this week, it's going to be another film that grosses at least $1 billion, if not more. Well, I don't know about that. That was a pretty bold observation. I think they will just get past $1 billion. Who knows? We haven't had a good Marvel movie in a while, and a lot of fans are huge on Deadpool, and not even just because of Deadpool, but because Wolverine's coming back, and all the cameos, so yeah, I think the movie's definitely going to hit $1 billion. So now shifting gears back to the Russo brothers coming back into the MCU, possibly, because again, hasn't been confirmed, I have mixed feelings on their return, and here's why. So my first initial reaction to hearing that the Russo brothers were returning, I was like, hell yes, this is awesome. Imagine the possibilities and how the Russo brothers can show different variants and mutants of all of our favorite characters. And something else that got me hyped with this news is imagine the success they can have if they are given the blessing from Kevin Feige again to say, hey, you know what? Here's the script, make this movie just as good as you did during the Infinity Saga. With the high emotion and the gut-wrenching moments we witnessed with Infinity War and Endgame, why not say it again, if not even heavier with Avengers 5 and 6. So with the excitement that I had about the Russo brothers returning, let me tell you about something that it really upset me. Something I thought about was, is this just a cash grab? And what I mean by that is Kevin Feige just desperate, like I said earlier, like is he just willing to just be like, hey, even if the script isn't the best, or even if you guys don't do the best job, it's okay because y'all had success with the past films. Just take it. Just do something with it. Because, I mean, what if another director who we don't know about could come in and do an awesome job? You know what I mean? But again, I know that's just the risk you have to take. Something else that is kind of concerning, and I'm not discrediting the Russo brothers because they are phenomenal directors. I really like them, what they did with Marvel. But what if they can't have that hard work and luck, like just that moment in time that you can't recreate? You know what I mean? Like that the whole Infinity Saga was awesome. It was over 10 years. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but sometimes history just can't be repeated. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know if the Russo brothers can come back and it just doesn't feel the same. All I care about in the end, guys, is that we have a great ending to the multiversal saga. I'm not saying the next 2 Avengers films, 5 and 6, won't be good, but I mean, we don't have our main characters anymore. And it just doesn't feel the same. Like, Marvel used to make back-to-back hits non-stop for over a decade, and then after COVID, it just did not feel the same. Yeah, and Spider-Man No Way Home was awesome, don't get me wrong. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was good. There was some decent shows. Moon Knight wasn't bad. WandaVision was really good. And I really liked The Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think they could have done a little bit better with the storyline. But I mean, I still enjoy talking about, the Super Soldier Serum and it getting into the wrong hands. I feel like Marvel would have talked about that, even if Chris Evans was still Captain America. And, I think Marvel is just too afraid to go back to their old style of action, their dialogues, their funny moments at times, their comedic timing, because they want to make sure they can please all audiences. And that's what's the problem. They think they can please everybody. You can't please everybody. Go back to what works. Stop trying to do crap that's not working and then repeatedly do it and then scratch your head and be like, man, I wonder why this film flopped so hard. I wonder why this film didn't make as much as the other Marvel films. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I think this is it for Marvel. This is their last chance to bring back the MCU to what it was once before. Because if they can't, and these 2 Avengers films bomb, they're screwed. Hell, I'm not gonna lie to you, I might go over to DC and just watch them from now on, if they are to be good with the upcoming projects coming out, such as, you know, the Batman Part 2 and their own Batman film that's not connected to the Batman Part 2 and Superman, so you know what I'm saying. So I think, again, going back to talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, I think this film is going to be like, okay, Marvel's okay, you know, this film was really good, let's see what we can do here, let's look at our options. But if I was Kevin Feige, I would be very, very careful on my next steps after the success of Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this review. I just wanted to talk about how the Russo brothers are possibly coming back, and hopefully they can save the MCU. So if you guys stick around and watch the whole entire video, I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're doing pretty good on the channel. We're over 15,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you guys very much. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.